life happens.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But we do appreciate you guys. It's been a busy day. Okay.
Yes, very.
But it's been worth it. It's all been worth it. Okay. So welcome back to
Story time, story time, story time.
I'm your girl Bonnie G. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's good to see you. If you are new to the channel, who you really need to know is Auntie Shelly on the beat. But yes, that's right. If you already guessed it, you already know I do it for myself. It is the bump for me. I cannot just call you Auntie Shelly, because in my head I go on the beat. Bump. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. It is a Thursday, you guys. So we are reading the 10 Commandments as a soft reminder. Not hard, just a soft reminder. As what he told us to do. And then also, if you're new to this channel, we just started a new book, and we're reading the Ascension of Isaiah.
Yes.
And this book is in a book called Shamayim, the Heavens. And we purchased this book on ct4.net, not .com. Yeah. But what we didn't do is pay full price for it, okay? So make sure you use your Storytime discount if you would like to collect all the different books. All right. Please remember that the O in the word story is actually a 0, and then the E in the word time is actually a 3 as we go on to the covenant. Hey, that just simply worked out.
And we don't get no kickback from that, y'all.
Nope,
just in
we
case
sure
you
don't.
wondering.
I just said, please, can we have a discount for our viewers? And they said, yes, of course. Why not? We appreciate what you're doing for the kingdom. I said, well, thank you. All right, y'all. So we're going to, as I said, we're going to read Exodus 20.
Yeah, it went to 21.
There we go. Exodus 20 as a soft reminder, all right, of the 10 Commandments says, yes. I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuwah Eloheka, am a jealous El, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. Guard that thing. You shall name Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the day of the Sabbath. Rewind that back. Okay. Remember the day of the Sabbath and to keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor the stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath, and he hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his... Yes. All right, on the beat, nor anything that is your neighbor's. Hallelujah. What a gentle and soft reminder it was. She said it so kindly.
That's what it is. Because we made it one.
Yep.
It's really not. It's just, but that's what
it's a donkey. That's what it is. It is what it is. Shalom, family. Good to see you.
Shalom.
We're just letting everybody know that we are up. Good to see you, Linda. Auntie Linda. She says, Shalom, nieces.
You know you don't call us back, but that's all right.
You on the spot today.
Like we do James.
She getting the busy. All right, you guys. I'm trying to pull this. Okay, so again, we're reading the Ascension of Isaiah, and we're reading this book from Shamayim, and it's simply from the St0ry Bible.
Right? It's just one of the books they took away.
Yeah, one of the books from. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You want to give us a good, because we in the heavens.
Yeah, we in the heavens.
But we're gonna be in a short discount. I mean, a short like.
Yeah.
Snatch your body up there.
Yeah. So basically, Isaiah is they sawn him in half, because remember yesterday they saw him in half, but and Isaiah talking to the Ruach.
Yep.
And they saw him in half. Their eyes open. His eyes are open, so he didn't scream in pain. He didn't cry anything. He was just talking to Ruach.
Yep, that's it.
And they sawed him in half with a wooden saw.
Mm-hmm.
Not no chain, a wooden saw. So it's somebody on each end going like this. They sawed him in half, or this way. I don't know which half. But yeah,
they sawed him into two.
That's just no. But now we're reading why they did it, why they hated him, because he had visions of Hamashiach. He knew he was coming. He was going to have 12 disposed. He saw visions of this day they're going through, and they're upset. And so now he's been snatched up into heaven. And right now, I think we're on number 6.
Yeah, we're on the 6th heaven.
Yeah, each level he goes to, he sees a throne. There's angels on the right, angels on the left. The angels on the right are always the greater ones.
Yep.
Not that the angels on the left don't matter, but the angels on the right. And now each time he goes to a different level, his body changes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now we're on 6, right?
Yeah, we're on 6, but I'm going to do y'all a good favor. I'm going to start on 5. Okay. I'm going to start at the 5th heaven. So if you have the book, we are actually on page 356, and it's at the bottom. Okay. All right. And we're talking about Isaiah. He's in heaven, and there's an angel taking him up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he raised me to the 5th heaven. And again, I saw those upon the right hand and on the left, and him who sat on the throne, possessing greater glory than those of the 4th heaven. And the glory of those on the right hand was greater than that of those on the left, from the 3rd to the 4th. And the glory of him who was on the throne was greater than that of the angels on the right hand. And their praise was more glorious than that of the 4th heaven. And I praise not named, and the only begotten who dwells in the heavens, whose name is not known to any flesh, who has bestowed glory on the several heavens, and who makes great the glory of the angels, and more excellent the glory of him who sits on the throne. Chapter 8. And again, he raised me into the air of the 6th heaven, and I saw such glory as I had not seen in the 5 heavens. For I saw angels possessing great glory, and the praise there was holy and wonderful. And I said to the angel who conducted me, what is this which I see, my Adonai? And he said, I am not your Adonai, but your fellow servant.
Your fellow servant.
We on the same playing field.
Yep. This is an angel.
We got different
who's
duties.
In the presence of Yahuwah says, I'm your fellow servant.
Listen, this is so powerful because this lets you know how we should look at one another.
Yep.
Whether you are a preacher, whether you are a prophetess, or you are a teacher, or you are whatever Yah gifted you with, you should look at your fellow brother and say, you know what, you and I are.
We all fellow servants.
That's it.
Yeah.
You
fail.
Yeah.
Some of us fail.
Absolutely.
We got to serve Yahuwah just like you. We have a choice just like you.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Says
6.
And again, I asked him, and I said unto him, why are there not angelic fellow servants on the left? And he said, from the 6th heaven, there are no longer angels on the left, nor a throne set in the midst, but they are directed by the power of the seventh heaven, where dwells he that is not named, and the elect one, whose name has not been made known, and none of the heavens can learn his name. For it is he alone to whose voice all the heavens and thrones give answer. I have therefore been empowered to be Adonai, and that is bold, of all those heavens and these thrones, undergoing successive transformation until he resembles your form and likeness. I indeed say unto you, Isaiah, no man about to return into a body of that world has ascended or seen what you see, or perceive what you have perceived and what you will see.
Wow.
Nobody in the world is not
has seen what you.
Or
Nobody's been up here. Yeah.
Person. For it has been permitted to you in the lot of Adonai to come here. And from there comes the power of the sixth heaven and of the air. And I magnified Adonai with praise, in that through his lot I should come here. And he said, Here. Furthermore, therefore, this also from your fellow servant, when from the body by the will of Elohim you have ascended here, then you will receive the garment which you see, and likewise other numbered garments laid up there you will see. And then you will become equal to the angels of the seventh heaven. And he raised me up into the sixth heaven, and there was no angels on the left, nor a throne in the midst, but all had one appearance. And their power of praise was equal. And power was given to me also, and I also praised along with them. And that angel also, and our praise was like theirs.
Wow. We're going to have a whole different
view.
It's just everything is so much more wonderful than they teach us.
Absolutely.
It's much more wonderful than they teach us.
I feel like it's such a peace. It's such a serene, like, just a majesty. Like,
yeah. Just all this praise.
We're going to pray against it, Father. You just. Verse 18. And there they hang the Premier Father and his beloved, the Mashiach and the Ruach HaKodesh, all with one voice. And their voice was not like the voice of the angels in the five heavens, nor like their discourse, but the voice was different there, and there was much light there. And then when I was in the sixth heaven, I thought the light which I had seen in the five heavens to be but darkness.
He said when he got to this, because remember he was amazed at each one, but he said when I saw this one, it seemed like the other ones was dark haired.
Yeah.
And they was
yes. And I rejoice him who has bestowed such lights on those who wait for his promise. Wow. And I besought the angel who conducted me that I should not thereafter return to the court.
I wouldn't want to go back either. Hey.
Listen, I know.
I ain't mad at you, Uncle Isaiah.
I'm not mad either. There's no way I would want to go back. Like, listen, I don't miss nothing down there.
Let them people fend for themselves. I know I'm a prophet, but I told them enough.
Right. By the way, am I still being soft?
Yeah. I can hang out. I can do this.
This is my new address. Okay. Wow. And I besought the angel who conducted me that I should not therefore thereafter return to the carnal world. I say indeed unto you, ye are Yashuv, my son, and Micah, that there is much darkness here.
Because now he sees how much darkness is really on earth. After you've been there and see how it is.
Like, it's dark. Ain't no bit of light. Verse 25. And the angel who conducted me discovered what I thought and said, if in this light you do rejoice, how much more will you rejoice when in the seventh heaven you will see the light where is Adonai and his beloved, from which I have been sent, who is to be called Son. In this world, not yet has been manifested. He shall be in the corruptible world, and the garments, and the thrones, and the crowns which are laid up for the righteous, for those who trust in that Adonai, who will descend in your form. For the light which is there is great and wonderful. And as concerning yours not returning into the body, your days are not yet fulfilled for coming here. And when I heard that, I was troubled. And he said, do not be troubled.
Hey, like I said, I wouldn't want to go back either.
I'd be troubled too.
But why you snatch me up here?
That when I was reading it, he said, made him a little lower than Elohim. You said it. But I thought about that too, yes.
You like, man, I got to go back.
Like, what do you mean today? I thought they were sawing me in two. You mean
but remember he telling the story about what happened before it happened.
Before.
All right. That's the thing. I got to leave here to go back and get sawn in half. Yes. I got to just stay here. I'm dead. Like,
dead.
Everything's accomplished. I'm out of my world. I'm up here. Let's roll.
Yeah. Can we say that we did, even though we didn't?
Yeah.
Let's say we did. All right. Chapter 9. And he took me into the air of the seventh heaven, and moreover I heard a voice saying, how far will he ascend that dwelleth in the flesh? And I feared and trembled. And when I trembled, behold, I heard another voice being sent forth and saying, it is permitted to the holy Isaiah to ascend here, for here is his garment. And I asked the angel who was with me and said, who forbade me, and who is he who permitted me to ascend? And he said unto me, he who forbade you is he who is over the praise giving of the sixth heaven. And he who this is your Adonai Elohim, Adonai Mashiach, who will be called Yahusha in the world, but his name you cannot hear till you have ascended out of your body.
Oh, so we don't call him by a whole other name. Wow. We know him by his
this is his earthly name.
Yeah. But he got a whole nother name up there.
Until we come and be
until we're all
from
done,
this body,
we're not gonna know that name.
We ain't gonna know that name. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And he raised me up into the seventh heaven, and I saw there was a wonderful light, and angels innumerable. And there I saw the holy Abel.
That's Abel.
That's right. That is right. Wow. Because he took Abel's body in the testimony in Adam and Eve. And he put him up in the heavens. Remember, he put him and his father, Adam, up there.
Yeah, they was up there somewhere.
Yeah, they were up in different levels. Y'all, check out Storytime, the testament of Adam and Eve. You'll see wow. I'm like, wow. Wow. And there I saw the holy Abel, and all the righteous. And there I saw Enoch, and all who were with him, stripped of the garments of the flesh. Because remember,
remember, Enoch didn't even pass away. He just went up.
Yeah, he went up.
See, I would have been like, you let Enoch stay.
He would have been like,
and I thought you was no respecter of persons.
He would have been like, and thou shalt not be petty.
He would have been like, look, you're going back. You your name ain't Enoch.
You ain't Enoch, okay? Stay in your lane before you miss your opportunity to be up here. I saw them in their garments of the upper world, and they were like angels standing there in great glory. But they sat not on their thrones, nor were their crown of glory on them. And I asked the angels who was with me, how is it that they have received the garments, but have not the thrones and the crowns? And he said unto me, crowns and thrones of glory they not receive, until the beloved will descend in the form in which you will see him descend into the world in the last days as Adonai, who will be called Mashiach.
Oh, so when he comes down, then they'll
until
sit
they
on
put
it.
that crown in him.
Yeah.
He's got to be the first.
Because remember, he sees all these thrones going up, and no one's sitting in them.
Because he hasn't been walked
the
earth yet. And that is so
Ooh.
true, because in the book of Hermes, remember when Yeshua comes up to give Adam the body to
Yahuwah.
To Yahuwah. The guy is like, who is it? The thief on the cross.
Yeah.
And they're waiting. There's that throne there for Yahushua to come and sit there.
Yeah. And you got to stand there.
You got to stand there. Wow. Okay. We just had a whole conversation. I'm sorry. I should have been looking at y'all. But I was trying to figure it out as I was talking. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll do better. All right.
Where are we at?
13.
Okay.
Nevertheless, they see and know those thrones and those crowns. Just one moment. Wow. She says we are breaking up like crazy.
Oh man, why they messing with us?
They don't want us to go over this.
Yeah. Don't worry, if it's too bad, we'll do it again.
That's it. And let me see. Nevertheless, verse 13, nevertheless, they see and know those thrones and those crowns when he has descended and been made in the form, and they will think that he is flesh and is man. And the Elohim of that world will stretch forth his hand against the Son, capital S, and they will crucify him on a tree, no cross. Okay, nothing, no T. Okay, never mind. A tree, and will slay him, because I was like,
yeah, keep going.
And will slay him, not knowing who he is. And thus his descent, as you will see, will be hidden even from the heavens, so that it will not be known who he is. And when he has plundered the angel of death, he will ascend on the third day, and he will remain in that world 545 days. And then many of the righteous will ascend with him, whose ruach do not receive their garments until Adonai Mashiach ascends, and they ascend with him. Then indeed they will receive their garments and thrones and crowns, when he has ascended into the seventh heaven. And I said unto him, that which I had asked him in the third heaven, show me how everything which is done in that world is here made known. And while I was still speaking with him, behold, one of the angels who stood nigh, more glorious than the glory of that angel, who had raised me up from the world, showed me a Cepher, and he opened it, and the Cepher was written, but not as a Cepher of this world. And he gave it to me, and I read it, and lo, the deeds of the children of Israel were written therein, and the deeds of those whom I know not, my son Shear Yashub. And I said, in truth, there is nothing hidden in the seventh heaven, which is done in this world. And I saw there were many garments laid up, and many thrones, and many crowns. And I said to the angels, who are these garments and thrones and crowns? And he said unto me, these.
Wow. I can barely see y'all, but I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out. They
just messing with us.
That's all right. We'll do it again.
That's
Don't worry, guys. We will redo this tomorrow.
We won't have no problem with that.
Yep, we will do this tomorrow. Okay. All right. And he said unto me, these garments many from that world will receive, believing in the word of that
words.
Oh, believing in the words of that one.
And one is capitalized.
Yes. Who shall be named, as I told you, and they will observe those things and believe in them and believe in his cross. For them are these laid up. And I saw that we should stop reading because YouTube is jacking us up.
Yeah.
And so we're going to redo this tomorrow.
Yep.
And it is what it is. All right. I'm sorry, you all. It's not on our end.
Yeah. Because it's not doing nothing. It's not showing it to us like we.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But with that being said, may y'all have the glory anyway. We give him all praise and glory for us to even get this far.
Yeah, he must want. Hey, this is the second time we've started and did it over. So there's something in here Yahuwah wants us to catch.
Absolutely.
Each time. So it must be something, they need to just go back over again.
We just go back over. So we'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. as we go back over this. All right. Shalom, family.
Shalom.
Bye.
Yeah.